Hi, and welcome to Element Z3, exploring the properties and uses of solutions as special mixtures. Solutions can be thought of as special mixtures because they are homogeneous, mixture of two or more substances, where the particles of one substance called the solute are evenly distributed throughout another substance called the solvent. In a solution, the solute particles are evenly distributed and cannot be seen by the naked eye. This is different from a heterogeneous mixture, like a suspension or a colloid, where the particles of one substance are not evenly distributed and can be seen with the naked eye. Solutions can be made by dissolving a solid, liquid, or gas in a liquid solvent. For example, when salt is dissolved in water, the salt particles are evenly distributed throughout the water, creating a solution. Similarly, when sugar is dissolved in tea, the sugar particles are evenly distributed throughout the tea. Solutions have several unique properties that make them useful in various applications. One important property of solutions is their ability to dissolve other substances. This property is important in cleaning products, where solutions are used to dissolve dirt, grime, and other unwanted substances. Solutions are also used in the food and beverage industry, where they can be used to dissolve and mix various ingredients such as sugar in coffee or salt in soup. Another important property of solutions is their ability to transport and deliver substances. For example, medicines are often administered as solutions as the active ingredient can be dissolved in a liquid and easily absorbed by the body. Solutions are also used in industrial processes to transport and deliver various substances, such as in the production of semiconductors. Solutions can also be used to control chemical reactions. In some chemical reactions, the reactants must be dissolved in a solvent to enable the reaction. The solvent can also be used to control the temperature and concentration of the reactants, which can affect the rate and outcome of the reaction. Finally, solutions can be used to create new materials with unique properties. For example, solutions can be used to deposit thin films on surfaces, which can be used to produce electronic devices, solar cells, and other technologies. Saturated solutions and insoluble solids. A saturated solution is a solution that contains the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a given amount of solvent at a particular temperature and pressure. In other words, when a solution is saturated, no more solute can dissolve in the solvent at that specific temperature and pressure. To understand this better, let's consider an example. If you add sugar to a glass of water and stir it, it will dissolve until a certain point. If you keep adding sugar to the water and stirring, eventually you will reach a point where no more sugar can dissolve. And there will be undissolved sugar particles at the bottom of the glass. At this point, the solution is said to be saturated. The solubility of a solute in a solvent depends on various factors such as temperature, pressure, and the nature of the solute and solvent. For example, the solubility of most solids in water increases as the temperature increases. However, some solids are insoluble in water, meaning that they will not dissolve in the solvent to form a solution. Examples of insoluble solids include sand, gravel, and certain metals like gold and silver. In summary, a saturated solution is a solution that contains the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a given amount of solvent at a particular temperature and pressure. Some solids are insoluble in water and will not form a solution in the solvent. Questions. Answer the following questions in your workbook. What is a solution? How are solutions different from heterogeneous mixtures? What are some examples of solutions? What are some unique properties of solutions? What is a saturated solution? What factors affect the solubility of a solute in a solvent? What are some examples of insoluble solids? Checking time. Answers for first, second, and third. Here are the rest answers. Thank you for staying tuned. Do shower your love with like, share, and the subscribe. Till then, see you another time. Take care. Thank you.